Are you feeling stress and anxiety? If so, it's for one of two reasons. Hi, I'm Jason from GetUncommonResults.com, and today I want to discuss that stress and anxiety we all feel, especially when there's challenges, obstacles, or when we're pushing through to that new level. You see, the reason why most of us get stress and anxiety is for one of two reasons. So I'm going to go to my whiteboard here for a moment, and I'm going to draw out a little bit of a map. Let's say that this represents over the course of time, right? And on the side, let's say that represents success or happiness or life, right? Let's just go success. Now, in life, we have different levels. If we were to gauge this, different achievement points, different milestones. This could be for our personal life, whether we're getting married, starting a family, having kids. This could be our career, getting a promotion. This could just be our achievements in our personal life, whether it's our sports or our hobbies. Now, as we go through life, we tend to have a couple of different areas in life. Sometimes we might break through and get to that next level naturally. Other times we may just kind of flow and stay where we are and be stagnant over time. Maybe, and in some cases, we might hit that ceiling, even go through it, and then come crashing back down. That's often a depression, right? We all know what that feels like, that anxiety, that swelling, that feeling of just wanting to give up. It causes us to drop. Or another scenario is where we are in the higher level and then all of a sudden drop lower, lose what it is we have built or spent so much time creating. So a lot of people are going through that kind of struggle right now. And so whether we are at the top of the curve or we are at this point, even right here would be a good one, that is when we tend to have the most anxiety, stress, overwhelming feeling. And our natural tendency, unfortunately, is to blame those closest to us or the things we are currently doing. So for example, if all of a sudden we don't feel fulfilled or we feel unhappy, we tend to look at it at our spouse, who we are with, the job that we have, or our current lifestyle choices. When the reality is, often when we don't feel happy or when we have that anxiety, when we have that stress, often it's because on a scale of where we are to where we have been in the past, one or two things has changed. Either we have broken through into a new level and we're now in the unknown, where we're in a scenario or a situation we've never been before, whether it's a new job, a new opportunity, or maybe you have that newfound drive maybe you had the extra free time and you've driven yourself and pushed yourself to get up and really just trying to be the best version of yourself. But you keep feeling this pressure or this resentment on yourself or this fear of failure or maybe you're making a lot of mistakes. Well, that happens all the time whenever you're in this unknown situation right here, because it's a new situation. So you've got the heat, and until you can break through that level, go up that notch and get more into the more comfortable zone, until the new norm becomes normal for you, there's going to be that uncomfortableness, that pressure. And you see it all the time, whether someone's making sales and going from selling hundreds or thousands of dollars to tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. Each of those levels, when you're in the area of sales or in business, tends to have a different pressure. Also in a relationship. A new relationship feels different than an old relationship. And based on your past experience and based on how the relationship has progressed over time, will change the pressure you feel as you get that more and more commitment kind of feel. The second reason why we might have that stress or anxiety, if you're feeling it right now, would because either we've had a drastic drop in what we've expected or what we're used to in life. Maybe we've gone from here and drastically dropped down, right? That instant drop of success or happiness or level, whatever we've measured that success by, as soon as we have that immediate drop, will create an empty feeling within us. Or the other reason is maybe we're going back to the way things used to be, right? Ever had that where you've gone through that level, you've achieved a certain success level, financial level, happiness level, intimacy level, whatever it may be. And now by dropping, you're at risk of losing what it is you've built, will also create the create that sense of fear or anxiety, especially if you drop below a level of your bar. Now, this can also happen with expenses, right? Whether you are used to having X amount of dollars in the bank in your savings, or you have dropped to an all-time low with your debt, both of those can have the same reaction. The third scenario, which I haven't mentioned yet, also comes from actually coasting into one level. And if you have a desire to be up here, if you have that desire, the goal, the dream to be here, but you don't find that you're actually taking the steps to get there, you will also find that you, over a longer period of time, will start to feel that anxiety, that stress, or that lack of motivation or lack of drive. So here's what I wanted to share with you. Because if you can you relate with any of this at all? First off, the first step is to ask, where are you on this scale? Which one of these feels like it's you today? See, because the first step, if you wanted to take that, if you wanted to break through, that first step is you must know where you are. See it for what it really is. Are you breaking into new levels in the uncomfortable state as you break through? Or are you in a lower state? Have you lost something you're used to? Is your current lifestyle, is your current finances, your current rate, is it at risk? Or have you just been stagnant for so long that you feel like you're losing out on your dreams because you dream to be at this higher level, but currently in the same spot as always? So the first one is to assess where you are. Go from unknown to clarity. All right? Make sense? Because once you know where you are, and you get that idea, now you get to make the choice. Your next step is to look at your habits, your current actions. Are the things you do every single day, what part do they play in where you are in your life? Once you know where you are, your second step is you look at your habits to see where you are as of today. Because once you know your habits, you can see if they are causing your problem, or like most people, causing you to go in the wrong direction, or taking you away, let's say away from your goals, or are they going towards your goals? Now, if they're going away from your goals, there's the source of your problem. There's the source of your challenge. And now that you have the clarity of that, you now know how to take the next step. If they're going towards your goals and you still feel that anxiety and stress because maybe you haven't achieved what it is you want to achieve, just know what that pressure is that pressure that automatically comes from you breaking through to that next level. So keep it up. Keep up the motivation, surround yourself with great people, keep the positive reinforcement, and just keep very, very clear on what it is you're really doing. And don't let that self-sabotaging thought destroy you by saying that you've been trying too hard and it's not working. So get clarity and reassess your habits to see where you are as of today and whether they're working towards your goals or away from them. But here's the real key. Once you have that clarity and you know your habits, now you can choose. Because a lot of people, most people in this world, they don't actually make the choice. They just go with the flow. Put another way, they let other people's choices and they let the world around them dictate where they go and what they get. But if you are one that can get clear on what it is you want, look at the habits you need and assemble, and you can make that choice, then you can live life. You can live that life your way. So I just wanted to share that with you today, because I know a lot of different people, they're in one of three situations. Some people are struggling and they're having a hard time and they're not really sure what to do, so they're retreating. Other people are just going through life like just floating through the water and seeing what comes. And then there's the odd few, the few like you, the few who I know watch this video. I know you are a bit like me in the way that you have bigger dreams, you have bigger goals, and you'll do whatever it takes to get there. But even though you're working towards them, you still have that heavy feeling or that weight on your chest. For me, it feels like an elephant. So if that's a bit like you, don't worry, you're not alone. We got your back. All right, we can do this together. It's all about us sticking together. Find your team, find your tribe, bring those good people around you. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals. If you'd like a little bit more information, you'd like some support, send us a private message. We'll add you to our group where we leave videos just like this, and we're building our tribe and our community and our support in order to help individuals just like you, especially in the business community, in the business world, because I know this world needs great teachers and leaders. And so we want to help you thrive and survive and get through this with a huge opportunity on the other side. So until next time, I'm Jason from GetUncommonResults.com. Be sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you'd like to be a part of our tribe. We'll just add you to the group, no cost. Add you to the group where we add incredible amount of value for people just like you. Talk to you soon.